Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 people who shouldn't be allowed technology. So technology can be very expensive, and pretty much everyone has some kind of technology. But should they? These are people who prove that maybe some people shouldn't be allowed technology. From people being dumb to people being plain reckless with their tech, these are people who should be banned from using technology. But before we get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too? Coming in at number 10 is Time Freezer. Have you ever wanted to freeze time? Kind of like that kid in Bernard's watch. Well, one mom thought she had frozen time. She recently bought a new cell phone and she was having some problems. The time on her cell phone was stuck at 10:24 AM. Just like on one of Soulja Boy's fake watches, the time was stuck in one place. So she called her daughter saying that she was having this issue. The daughter came all the way over to her house to try and fix it. But when she got there, she realized the time was simply a sticker on the phone. You know those sample display stickers they put on the phone? Yeah, the mum thought that was real. I guess she is kind of elderly, so you can't blame her. But even so, you'd have thought she would have seen the marks on the sticker and peeled it off. Next up is Tech Girlfriend. So the reason this person shouldn't be allowed tech is not because they're done with tech. Instead, it's because they're plain reckless. You see, one day a girlfriend found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her. Now, her boyfriend happens to be obsessed with technology and buys every Apple product in existence. Well, that is why when she found out and he wasn't home, she decided to have some fun. She filled up his bathtub with water, and then she proceeded to throw all of his tech into the bathtub. Yeah, there's no getting this stuff back. This guy's clearly an Apple fanboy, as he had many laptops, Apple TVs, iPads, iPhones, and even a massive Mac computer. He had so much tech, she actually had to do 2 different bathtubs full of water. She then had to take out his main computer and then fill the tub up for a second time to do all the rest of his tech. Just imagine if you were this boyfriend. But seeing as it was kind of his fault as he cheated, should the boyfriend be banned from using tech or the angry girlfriend? Next up is Phone Dock. So this is an example of younger people not getting yesterday's tech. One day a younger brother was upset because his car's docking station for his iPhone wasn't working and it was leaving scratches all over his screen. His girlfriend came to have a look and saw this. That's right, the guy was putting his phone in the tape deck. Most people today don't even know what a tape deck is. And in case you don't, it's where you used to be able to play music tapes in cars. Most cars today don't have them, but a few old cars do. But be warned guys, it is not a docking station and will most definitely scratch up your cell phones. Fair enough if you didn't know what a tape player was, but you have to be pretty stupid to keep using it after it scratched your phone. Next up is microcharging. So have you ever seen one of those dumb viral Facebook posts? Well, this is definitely one of them. We all know that online there are tons of internet hoaxes designed to trick you. For example, many people said if you put a ball of tinfoil in your microwave, it would make a perfect shiny ball. Of course, this was not the case, but many people fell for it. And another tech hoax was that an Apple software update makes your phone waterproof. Many people ran their phone under their faucets only to be met with a broken phone. Well, one day a guy's charger broke, but he heard from a fake Facebook rumor that putting your phone in your microwave can charge it. He did exactly that and this happened. Yeah, obviously his phone exploded. Sorry Jamie, but you are one dumb guy. I'm not sure why he posted this on Facebook. If he was trying to get sympathy, he's not gonna get it from me. If I fell for something this dumb, I'd want to keep it under wraps. But hopefully this guy will prevent other stupid people from making the same mistake. Next up is TV stud. Do you ever have that friend who's just way too laid back? Well, this is an example as to why you should never trust that friend. One day a guy and his buddy were installing his new large expensive TV. They were putting it up on the wall, but they decided it was too heavy and might fall. The guy who bought the TV said that's never gonna hold without a stud. But then his friend said don't worry about it, it will definitely hold. So they put it in place and, well, this was the result. As you can see, the TV is beyond broken. I've never seen a TV be broken this bad. It looks like somebody hit it with a million baseball bats. And not only is this guy's TV destroyed, his walls messed up too. This TV cost thousands of dollars and now that's all going down the drain. Maybe next time when they ask if you want it installed, you should say yes. It's definitely a safer option than getting your half-baked friend to try and do it. Next up is wall charger. So one day somebody asked their boyfriend to plug in their cell phone. They realized after a while their phone wasn't charging. And that was when they looked up and they saw they were going out with an idiot. As you can see, this fool has plugged the charger into the wall. I don't know what they were thinking, but it's made a massive hole in the wall now. And before you ask, no, this guy wasn't blind. People like this really make you question what the world's come to. With that hand-eye coordination, I'm just glad this guy's not doing any heart surgeries. Next up is Toastbook. So how do you start your mornings? You likely grab some breakfast and browse the internet. Well, one day somebody started their day off right with a piece of toast, Nutella, and browsing the web. But as they were about to take their first bite, they realized they were about to have a bad day. As you can see, they dropped their Nutella slice right on their expensive MacBook. These MacBooks cost thousands of dollars. And now it seems he's gonna have to get his trackpad and keyboard replaced. Yeah, that Nutella is setting in pretty well. If I was him, I wouldn't be taking images of this. I'd be cleaning it off. Just imagine explaining this to the Genius Bar. If those blue t-shirt wearing buffoons are geniuses, then what does that make you? Next up is lit MacBook. So this is nothing better than a relaxing candle. It can produce a nice smell and also calm you down. So while somebody was writing an important essay, they decided to light a candle up. It was all nice until they realized there was an odd black smoke coming from their candle. They blew the candle out and went to look at the candle, but they soon realized the black smoke was not coming from the candle but from their MacBook. As you can see, they burnt a massive hole in their MacBook. It's pretty impressive they actually burnt aluminum. And who knew that the entire back of a MacBook was actually made up of LED lights? I thought it was only the Apple logo, but I guess not. Yeah, something tells me this can't be repaired. Next up is phone cake. What's your favorite flavor of cake? Sponge, chocolate, banana? Well, how about iPhone? One day a woman was baking a cake. She put the cake in the oven but then couldn't find her phone. And it was only when she took her cake out of the oven that she realized she'd burnt her phone into her cake. You see, she was looking at the cake recipe on her phone and didn't realize it got into the batter. Her phone wasn't working and simply showed a message saying the temperature was getting way too hot. Seeing as her phone was literally in the oven, I'm not surprised. It's just a good thing this phone didn't explode like the microwave phone from before. I mean, that phone does look pretty delicious, but also pretty broken. Next up is iFake. So we all know if you want fake products, you should go to China. But because iPhones are made in China, some people go there expecting to find some very cheap iPhones for sale. One guy, a tourist, was on the street and he was approached by somebody. The guy said he was selling cheap iPhones, so the guy decided to buy one. But it was only when the guy walked around the corner that he realized he'd been scammed. He'd simply been sold a piece of plastic with the sheet of an iPhone glued onto it. This wasn't even technology, just a hunk of metal. And that is why you don't buy an iPhone from somebody who randomly approaches you in the street. In China, conmen can always spot a dumb tourist. And when they do, they know it's payday. So guys, if you ever go to China, don't buy your iPhones there. Even if the guy says it's a brand new iPhone, it may end up being an iFake. Vote in the poll in the top right corner to vote for the person who shouldn't be allowed technology the most. I think it's the guy who plugged a phone into the wall, as I don't see how you'd be able to do that. If you want more amazing videos, check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that on screen in a moment. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.